Webmaster Paul Kinsella dropped 100 identical wallets in public places to test honesty. The following videos are of people picking up the wallets. This is also accompanied by audio that was taken from a WGN radio interview about WalletTest.com.
Paul Kinsella is the guy at WalletTest. The website is WalletTest.com. Been talking about this a little bit in the last half hour. Paul, this is John Williams. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for having me on your show.
Tell me about yourself. What do you do?
I'm a professional webmaster. I've made several websites, of which WalletTest.com is my latest idea.
Come up with this idea of let's take video of 100 different wallets, leave them out, see if somebody picks them up, and then do a little social experiment chronicling who returns them, who doesn't, what happens to the wallets. Am I right?
That's right. I dropped 100 identical wallets in public places and videotaped the people as they picked them up. I then waited a month to see who would be honest and return the wallets and who would be dishonest and keep them. I then broke the results down by gender, age, and race, all the details of which can be found at my website, WalletTest.com.
Now, where'd you get this idea?
It was inspired by a smaller test that was conducted by a reporter named John Stossel many years ago. In his experiment, he only dropped 15 wallets, and at the time I thought that was rather weak. John Stossel is a big-time reporter. I felt he could have done a better job. Also, I felt with a larger group, like 100 people, for example, one could then judge various groups from one another. Like, for example, would men return wallets more readily than women, or vice versa?
What city did you drop the wallet?
Belleville, Illinois, which is a medium-sized city.
So you drop 100 wallets, what, throughout the downtown area?
All over Belleville. I didn't stay in any one particular area. I put them in restaurants, gas stations, banks, schools, grocery stores, parking lots, pharmacies. I had 100 wallets, so there was plenty to go around.
Of the 100, how many were returned?
74 were returned. 26 were stolen.
Of the 74 that were returned, how did they even know to return them? You got like a fake driver's license?
No driver's license, but each one had a very easy-to-find ID card with my name, my address, and my phone number clearly written on it. If for whatever reason someone didn't return a wallet, it had nothing to do with them not being able to find my phone number, that's for sure. It was very easy to find.
So either they called or they popped it in the mail, huh?
Right, most people called. Of the 74 people who were nice enough to return it, there were only 5 who actually mailed it to me. Everyone else just called.
Of the, now there was $2 in the wallet?
Yes, $2.10 plus a fake $50 gift certificate. On the website, WalletTest.com, you can listen to phone conversations with dishonest people who tried unsuccessfully to redeem the gift certificates. They were very stupid men, and I had a lot of fun messing with them.
Of the 100, how many were, I guess you couldn't control, did more men pick them up or did more women pick them up? How many men picked them up?
49 were men, 51 were women.
How many of the men returned the wallet?
Of the 39 that were found by men, 30 were returned. For men, the theft rate was about 39%. For women, the theft rate was only 14%. So the men who were tested were over twice as likely to steal the wallets as the women who were tested.
What other generalities are you drawing from this experiment?
Well, it should be pointed out that I'm not trying to generalize anyone. I'm merely reporting what these people who were tested did. I not only broke down the results by gender, but I also broke it down by race and by different age groups, too. The results of which can be found on my website, along with satellite images of the locations that I dropped the wallets, and notes, and of course videotapes that you can watch of the people picking up the wallets.
All right, I'm going to pause for a minute. We're going to do traffic. The number is 591-7200 if you have a question, comment, or observation about this. And you videotape the people doing this, and it's on your website, right? Well, have any of those people complained, particularly the ones who didn't return it? Did you have them on a website without their permission, portraying them as people stealing wallets?
Well, no complaints yet, but keep in mind that all videos were shot in public places. If people don't want to be videotaped doing dishonest or stupid things, they shouldn't do dishonest or stupid things in public, should they? They should stay at home and do dishonest and stupid things. I don't see any legitimate reason why anyone should feel outraged by what I did.
For instance, you didn't pixelate the faces or any identifying things like they will on MTV.
Well, on some of them I did, but on many of them it was unnecessary because the camera was so far away that there's very little chance that anyone could recognize anybody.
All right, now, all the phone lines are ringing with people who have questions or comments or observations about what you've done, so stay right there, all right, Paul?
No problem.
This is John Williams on WGN Radio. WalletTest.com is his website. He hopes you go there because he wants to get more advertising, which means more money for himself. Is that right, Paul?
That's right, and as I'm here for the purpose of promoting my website, wallettest.com, you can expect me to say wallettest.com at least 70 more times during the course of this interview.
I know that's a big battle between people like me and people like you. I just want to have a conversation.
I'm sorry, do people do that a lot to you?
Authors do that all the time. They say, well, John, as it says in my book, wallettest.com. And I'm like, oh, shut up already. I know it's your book. Relax. We'll give the website. All right, wallettest.com, you go there, and it's amazing. You have, like, all the little pictures of all the little people. Scroll across.
That's right, and you can read all the details about it at wallettest.com.
You dropped 100 wallets throughout Belleville, Illinois, videotaped the people, and then reported to your Internet viewers how many people returned them and broke it down by some categories, race, age, and sex. Were they all men's billfolds, or were they women's purse wallets? Maybe
Yeah, they were all men's wallets.
maybe a guy's more likely to keep a man's wallet.
Perhaps, but they were very cheap wallets. I got them off the internet for just 35 cents each. Yes, that's the benefit of buying in bulk.
The point was, some people were speculating that the reason guys seemed less honest is because guys also were interested in the free wallet, where the girls aren't so interested. But you're telling me this isn't the kind of wallet that you'd want to steal anyway.
No, not really, but I'll tell you what, next time I do this test, I'll make all the wallets pink and have Hello Kitty on the side.
And
Yes, Mr. Kinsella, I was at the Sears store in Belleville, Illinois, and I found your wallet on the ground outside the exit door. I'm going to take it in and leave it at the front desk at Sears in case you wanted to come back and get it. Thank you.
Penny's in Aurora. You're on WGN. Penny?
Yeah, I was just wondering why Belleville, Illinois? Why not St. Louis, Chicago,
Someplace
New York,
else. Yeah,
Timbuktu?
why'd you pick a football place in Belleville?
Belleville's close by. I picked it because it was near, and it's also neither a very large city nor a very small city, so it's just the right size. It's also a fairly diverse community, too.
People in Belleville say about this. Has there been a local news story? Bellevillians outraged? This bogus social experiment?
Hey, that's not very nice. Well, no, the story has not been published in Belleville yet, but I don't expect people necessarily to be outraged by the test. After all, it was rather had a positive outcome.
Glass is half full. I mean, 74% of the people did return them.
That's right. 74 out of 100 were honest. Most people in Belleville are honest.
Wish you had the resources to do this 1,000 times. There's 100 wallets in 10 different cities. I mean, that's obviously more expensive and more time-consuming, but even 100, which is more than John Stossel's 15, doesn't tell you that much. It's, probably not a statistically large enough sample to be valid for any purpose.
Well, more would have been better, but to be fair, 100 is still a significant, if not ideal, number of people. And remember, John Stossel only did 15, and I did 100, so I think I deserve a little credit for being as thorough as I was. Also, remember, too, that it took me a month to do 100, and if I did like 1,000 or more, it might take me as long as a year to get the results.
All right, so wallettest.com is your website. A lot of folks are still calling in, Paul, and I'm out of time this time, but maybe we'll talk again. Do you have any other experiments like this down the road coming up?
Yes, I have plans for a follow-up experiment. It won't be exactly like this, but it should be interesting. I'll tell you what, I'll give your producer a call when I'm done, and perhaps I can be on your show again.
We're going to your website. Thank you, Paul. Nice to talk to you.
Be sure to visit wallettest.com.
You guys got to make a living. You got to make a living. Working out of his basement. You got a computer there. You got a kid upstairs. What was that website again?
Did he say wallettest.com?
Are you working for him now, too? You got a commission?